Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a glute and ab series. If you have a resistance band or a booty band, you can use it, or you also don't need it. It will still be a great workout. We're going to put it to the side for now, and we're just going to start with a head roll, standing here, bringing your ear to your shoulder, and then chin to chest, ear to shoulder, and around. Just mobilizing through our neck to start. Taking one more circle this way. And then we'll switch directions. Relaxing your face, relaxing your shoulders, and remembering to breathe here. Just arriving on the mat before we start our quick workout. One more circle here. And then you'll find center, rolling your shoulders back. We'll do one roll down just to start moving our spine, tucking your chin to your chest, rolling down one bone at a time, letting yourself hang at the bottom, feeling a stretch behind your legs, letting your head be heavy, and then exhaling to roll back up, stacking your spine. Rolling your shoulders back at the top. And we'll do two more like that. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see, tucking your chin to your chest, upper back, middle back, lower back. Really let yourself be heavy at the bottom. Let your head release. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Give yourself a second here. And then you'll exhale, roll back up. And one more roll here, tucking your chin to your chest. And trying to articulate through your spine as you roll down. Head's heavy at the bottom. Take an inhale, breathing through your back ribs, and then exhale as you pull belly to spine, rolling up. Shoulders roll back, head comes up, and then we're going to find center. And just working through our balance a little bit here. Take your hands to your hips, and we're going to march. So we're bringing one leg to tabletop, then the other, grounding through the opposite leg, finding our balance. Ooh. Balance can change day to day, so maybe your balance today is better than usual. Maybe it's feeling a little bit shaky. That's okay. We're just seeing where we're at. Last one each side. And then you'll grab your band if you have one. You're going to place it just above your ankles, so on your lower legs. And then you're going to stand about hip width apart, so you want some resistance on the band so it's not loose, it's tight. And we're just going to start with some squats here. So you're going to take your hips back and lift back up. Just going to do 8 squats here, so 5 more. Grounding through your feet as you lift your hips back up. Last 3, 2, 1, and then you'll find center. Okay, so you're going to bring all your weight into your left foot, and you're going to lift your right leg out to the side and then bring it back. So you're keeping your weight in your left foot, and you're just extending your leg to the side and back up the whole time, thinking spine growing long towards the ceiling. So your body might want to shift to the side as you extend your leg out. You want to think centered, so your body's staying centered, just that right leg is moving. Maybe your toe is tapping when it comes back in. Good. And then we're going to add on. So we're going to kick our leg back and then back to center. Kick our leg back, back to center. Finding our balance. If you're on a squishy mat like me, it makes your balance more challenging. So you always have the option to come onto the floor or just stick with that challenge. Last 2, 1, and then we're going to kick forward. Good. So each direction that you kick probably feels a little bit different for your balance. We're testing it in every direction. Shoulders stay down here and relaxed. Woo. Last 3, 2, 1. Can you keep that weight in the left foot? And we're going to combine. So we're going to bring it forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, and then we're going to find a little circle. So you're keeping your leg a little bit abducted the whole time so that the resistance stays on the band so it's not falling. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling to balance on this side. And then we're going to switch directions for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. All right, let's just take our left leg out of the band for a second. We'll just take our hip to our heel. Give yourself a nice stretch. So our right leg was working, or was moving rather, but you can really feel it through your left leg. That was what the muscles that were stabilizing you, keeping you upright from falling over. And then we're going to place the band back on the legs. Good. Find a long spine, grounding the feet to the mat, bringing all your weight into your right foot. Find your balance, and then you'll lift your left leg out to the side and back. Grounding through your right leg, staying up tall. And this side already is feeling it. We were working that left leg a lot, so it's already tired. And now we are pushing against this resistance band. Last 2, 1, can we bring it back? Kicking back and back to center. Core is engaged, keeping you stable here. Woo. It's okay if you wobble. It's all part of it. Tap your toe down if you need to catch your balance. You can tap your toe down in between each kickback. Last 2, 1, and we're kicking forward. Forward and back. Ooh, shoulders are relaxed. It's a cue for me also. Ooh. Last 3. Hands can be wherever you want if you find it easier for them to be in front of you, on your hips. Last 2. Grounding through your right foot. Last 1. Good. And then we're going to combine. Front, side, back, side, front. Woo, oh my gosh, I'm finding it harder to balance on this side. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. One more time each side. And then we'll find a little circle. I'm going to give myself 1 second, and then we're going to circle. Circle. Woo. Last 3, 2, keeping that resistance on the band. 1, switch directions. Really smoothing out that circle. Last 2, 1. Woo. And bring the foot down. Take your right foot out of the band. And we'll just bring the heel to the glute. Find a little stretch here. Whew, take a breath. And when you're ready, you'll release your foot. We'll bring the band back onto our foot. This time we're going to roll the band up just above the knees. And you're going to come to the back of your mat. We're going to roll down, tucking chin to chest. Same thing we did at the beginning. And just let yourself be heavy at the bottom for a second. Feel the stretch through the backs of your legs. Maybe rotate side to side. Feels nice after all those leg lifts. And then you'll find the mat with your hands. Walk yourself out into a plank. Options here, you can place your knees on the ground. Second option, if your wrists bother you, come onto your forearms. That's fine too. Or you're on your wrists, glutes are engaged. You're staying strong through your upper body. Can you lift one leg and lower? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're alternating our legs here, staying strong through our shoulders. Last two. One. And then you'll place your knees on the ground. You'll bring your hips to your heels, take a child's pose. Take a deep breath. Then we're gonna come on up, two hands and knees. So your hands are under your shoulders, knees under hips. The band is still on if you're using one, and we're gonna find a cat-cow, opening up through our chest, through our tailbone, pushing the ground away. Find your C curve, gaze comes to belly on your exhale. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Last two. Last one. And then you'll find center. We're going to take our right leg, keeping the knee bent. You're going to lift it up towards the ceiling and lower back down. So we're lifting and lowering the right leg, keeping the knee bent, lifting from the right glute. Good. The rest of our limbs are keeping us stable, so we're not shifting to the left. Keeping the left hip over the left knee. Oh, if your band rolls up like mine, that's totally fine. Take a second. I find it uncomfortable when it rolls up. So I'm going to, sometimes if it's closer to your knees, it's a bit helpful to not roll up. Take two more here. One, keep your leg lifted. Can you straighten your knee and bend your knee? Straighten and bend. So we're keeping the upper leg lifted and just moving from the bottom leg, so knee and under, bending and straightening. Last two. One, can you keep your leg extended? You're gonna extend your left arm in front of you and then bring everything back down. So we're extending opposite arm and leg, bringing everything back down. Bird dog. As you extend, imagine like someone's pulling your arm and leg in opposite directions. Last two. One, can you hold here? So you're extending your arm and leg. You're going to open your arm and leg out to the side, bring it back in. Open to the side, making a diagonal line and back in. Challenging your core stability. Last three. It doesn't need to be a big open. You're just challenging your core. Last one. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Take a child's pose. And then we're going to come on back up. Take a little wrist roll if you need. And we're going to bring our hands under our shoulders, knees under hips, moving to the left side. So we're lifting and lowering the left leg, keeping the knee bent. So like you're stamping the ceiling with your foot. Head is in line with spine. Strong through the upper body. Last two. One, can you hold the leg lifted, straighten the knee, bend the knee. Straighten and bend. Keeping the left leg lifted, so your glute is engaged. The only thing moving is below your knee as you bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Last two. One, can you keep the leg straight? Extend your opposite arm in front of you and then bring everything back down. Extend arm and leg in opposition, bring everything back down. So when you bring it back down, just find a hover. Last 2. 1, can you hold opposite arm and leg in extension? We're going to open the arm and leg to the side, bring it back to center. Open, back to center. So if I was following your hand to your opposite foot, it would make a diagonal line. Remembering to breathe here. Last 2. Last 1. Hand down, leg down. Find a child's pose. And then you'll come on up, swing your legs around. You're going to keep the band on your legs, same position that they are already in, and we'll do a roll down. So straighten your legs out in front of you, find a long spine, and then you're going to find a scoop through your pelvis as you roll one bone at a time down to the ground. Reach your arms away from you. Take an inhale, and then exhale, release into the mat. Good. Okay, so let's do a few pelvic tilts to start here. So your feet are on the ground, your knees are bent. Can you scoop your pelvis under, pull belly button to spine? At the same time, your lower back will lengthen into the mat. Inhale, release your tailbone towards the ground. Exhale, scoop, lower back imprints. Inhale, release. So the movement is coming from your core here. Your feet are light on the ground. Your shoulders are light on the ground. Next time you scoop, you're going to hold there. So you're in your imprint. Can you bring your right leg to tabletop, followed by your left leg to tabletop? Good. Both legs in tabletop. Arms are on the ground or they're to the ceiling. You choose. We're going to tap the toes and bring it back. Tap the toes, bring it back. Alternating legs here. Knees staying bent. We're hinging from the hips. The further away you tap your toes, the harder it's going to be. The closer, the more accessible, so you choose. But regardless, you're keeping your knees bent, and either you're tapping further out or you're tapping closer towards you. Alternating here. Last 2. Last 1. And then you're going to find a diamond leg. So your knees come apart, your soles of your feet come together, hugging towards each other. The rotation is coming from your thighs. So you're really thinking about hugging out, and then you're tapping toes, continuing with the same motion we were just doing. This time our legs are in external rotation, meaning they're making a diamond. And then from here, you can keep going like this, or we're going to add opposite arm reaching back and then back to center. Remembering to breathe. Last one here, each side. Good, and then you'll bring your legs, actually let's hug our knees into our chest for a second here. Rock side to side. And then we'll bring our legs parallel, legs are together. Hands come behind your head, elbows are in your peripheral vision. We're gonna do some ab curls. Take an inhale. As you exhale, nod your chin, nod your ribs, and inhale to lower. Exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. So you're not yanking your head with your hands. You're letting your head relax into your hands. Your hands are there for support. Nod chin, nod ribs. Next time you come up, you're going to stay up. Can you reach towards your toes? Then bring your hands towards the ceiling. Bring them back behind your head. Lower down. Exhale, lift. Reach towards the ceiling. Hands behind head. Lower down. 3 more like this. Elbows continue to be in your peripheral until you reach towards your feet. Back towards the ceiling. Hands come behind the head. Down. 2 more. paying attention to what happens in your core. Every time you change position of your hands, your core is having to bear a different weight. And release. Good. You're going to bring your knees in towards your chest. And then we're going to come into our single leg stretch. So actually for this, let's take the band off. You can throw it to the side. We're done with it. You're going to bring your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg out in front of you, and we'll just alternate like this, keeping head down to start. If you want to do the hand motions, up to you. You can just hold your knee in, or you can bring opposite hand to the inner knee, same hand to the outside of the ankle. An option to continue like this, or option to lift out of head, neck, and shoulders. Find your ab curl. Continuing here. 3 more each side. Staying up. Last one. Good. And then we're going to find rotation. So we're going to bring our hands behind our head, bring our opposite elbow to knee, and switch. So leg motion stays the same. What's changing is our upper body. We're finding rotation as we bring our knee towards our chest. Last 3, 2, 1. And then we'll find center, bring the knees in, hug the knees into the chest, find the ground with your feet, and take a windshield wiper. Knees come one way and then the other. And then you'll extend your legs out. We're going to do a roll up, or you're going to come to sitting, whatever way works for you. Bring your hands towards the ceiling, tuck chin to chest, rolling all the way up. Heels are heavy. Take a forward fold. When you're ready, you'll swing your legs around. We are going to come onto our bellies, so you can stay facing the same direction. You're going to bring your hands under your forehead, so they're a little pillow for you there. Shoulders are back and down. Legs are strong. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift your head, find length. Inhale, lower. Exhale, find length as you lift. Inhale, lower. Pubic bone is grounding into the mat. Last 2. 1. This time your hands are going to come with you. So your hands are staying glued to your forehead. You're lifting, finding length. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift, ground through your pubic bone. Feet stay heavy. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Last 1. And release. From here, you're going to extend your arms in front of you. Legs are continuing to stay extended. Your head is hovering above the mat, so you're not lifting your head here. Our back is not an extension. If you can rest your forehead, or you can take a block, put it under your forehead. We're going to alternate limb lifts. So we're going to lift our arm, then our leg, then our other leg, then our other arm. So we're going around in a circle. 1 limb lifts at a time. Back is staying in neutral. So you're only going as high as you can go without finding extension. Really, it's not about how high you go. It's how long can you get. 1 more time around. So 1 more time lifting each limb. And then you'll find center. We're going to lift opposite arm and leg, and we are going to find extension this time. So you're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, lift right arm, left leg. Find a back bend. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. So as you lift, you can push the opposite arm and leg into the ground. Pubic bone. And we're alternating here. Finding extension, but really thinking about length, like I'm pulling your arm and leg in a different direction. Last 1 each side. And lower. You're going to push yourself up Find a child's pose. Should feel nice after all that back extension to come into a little bit of flexion. Taking a couple deep breaths here. And then you'll roll yourself up. And we'll end how we started. We'll take a few head rolls, bringing your chin to your chest. Sorry, ear to elbow, chin to chest, and around. Switching direction. And finding center, rolling your shoulders back a few times. That's all for today. Thank you so much and see you soon.